Can you see me? Hi. So recently I've just uploaded a video of me reading from an English text as a part of a worldwide accent project. So I've noticed that on the right hand side in the suggested video column there were a lot of videos of the title accent tag, and I didn't know what accent tag meant. So I did a bit of research and here I am joining the game. Okay, I know that this is primarily aiming towards the native speakers of English, but I guess since there's no one from Vietnam doing it yet, I should be the first one. So a little bit about myself. I live in Saigon, Vietnam. I've lived in Vietnam for my whole life in this city. Well, except for 1 year. In 2009 I went to Australia, to Sydney, Australia to complete my bachelor degree, and I still live here now. I'm not a Vietnamese Australian or Vietnamese American or something. I'm Vietnamese. And Vietnamese is my first language. Saigon is in the southern part of the country, so I speak the southern dialect. I started learning English pretty much like most kids in Vietnam, which is at grade 6 at 11-year-old in a Vietnamese public school, which was not very good for my pronunciation. But I did get like solid grammar. I basically read a lot, and when my family got the cable, I started learning English through American TV. You know, reality shows and dramas and movies, because we got HBO too. And then my 1 year in Australia exposed me to the Australian dialect, which can be difficult to understand at first. And as a result, I had to make a conscious effort to understand the people there, which required paying attention to the vowels and the words they use. And so that's a summary of how I came to have the accent I have today. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, first up we have the individual words. There are 30 of them in total, and I'm gonna say them out loud one by one. Aunt, roof, root, wash, oil, theta, iron, salmon, caramel. I'm not sure about this word. I don't know if it's caramel or caramel. On second thought, I would go with caramel. Fire, water, sure. Data, it could be data, I'm not sure. Ruin, crayon. New Orleans, Pekin. I don't know what it is, or how to say it really. Pekin? Buff, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, cot, naturally, aluminium. I have to say I prefer this version to the American one. Aluminum. No. Rhythm is just not right. Envelope. And next up we have a quiz of 10 questions, I guess, about how people call things. 1. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on the house? People do that? What? For what? It must be an American thing, right? I don't know. It's called throwing toilet paper on the house, I guess. 2. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? A millipede. 3. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? Soft drink or soda? Soda is American, and soft drink is like Australian and British, right? 4. What do you call gym shoes? Well, I know of trainers, sneakers, sports shoes, running shoes. 5. What do you say to address a group of people? I would say you guys or you all. 6. What do you call the kind of spider or spider-like creature that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? A daddy long leg. What do you call your grandparents? In Vietnamese, of course, grandpa is ông, grandma is bà. But my grandparents were all dead when I was born, so... What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? To me, that would be a trolley. 9. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? I heard it being called a sun shower in the weather forecast. And lastly, 10. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? The remote. So that's it. There you have my accent. I would say it's a Vietnamese accent, but you'll be the judge. And just a few words on my country. You might be wondering what kind of country Vietnam is. My short answer is it's a horrible country and you shouldn't visit it. Why? Okay, the long answer is, as you might know, after 1975, the communists took over the whole country after the fall of Saigon, and they've been running the whole thing since, and they're running it to the ground. So Vietnam is still poor, still run by a communist regime. There's no universal health care, there's no state-funded education. You practically have to pay for everything. The public school I mentioned before, you have to pay for that too. And the education system is more propaganda than real education. It's ruining young Vietnamese people. It's ruining future generations. And to me, this is particularly hideous. There's no freedom of speech. There's no independent court. All the power lies in the hand of the Communist Party. And they're just oppressing everyone. And they're throwing people in jail for speaking up and demanding democracy, just like in China. So if you have to visit a Southeast Asian country, go to Thailand. It's way more worthy of your money. Don't go here, don't go to Vietnam, because the money you spend to get here and you spend while staying here, well, most of it anyway, would in the end flow to the pocket of those who oppress us. Don't feed the tourism industry in this country. Just don't. Right. My apologies for the political rant back there, and filming this pretty much in the dark. You know, I just can't risk waking up people at this hour. So, thanks so much for watching, and that's all for now. Bye.